Hello again, happy Halloween once more. Halloweed part 2. Okay, I was gonna go live, but actually, I am watching a live stream right now. Well, obviously I'm not watching it, but I'm listening to it. If you are quiet. That's Ruckzuck. Ruckzuck Supernatural Music on YouTube. By the time I post this video, the live will be over, but you can check them out if you're into like psychedelic rock, or as I like to call them, space prog. Yeah, they're doing a Halloween show. I always try to support my friends, so yeah, I'm playing their music. It's not me, but like I wanted to get this going. I didn't want to turn off the stream. So, what you gonna do? It all works out, boo. This message is for Ruckzuck. Nine of Cups, happiness, the Devil, Capricorn, and the Star, Aquarius. We can talk about it later, okay? I love you all. Literally some of the best people in the world. Some of my best friends. Anyway, I'm just like really happy to be celebrating Halloween with people. If I could be talking to them right now, I would be, you know. Or I was just like spending time with my family to celebrate Halloween. I went on and on about it in the first video, and I'm not trying to make this video 55 fucking minutes long, so I'm gonna stop there. Anyway, hope y'all are staying safe this evening. Whoa, that was fun. The Empress and the Nine of Cups again. What I'm going to do for this video is reveal my new deck. I'm so excited. So I think what I might do is pull another 12 cards and not go as in-depth with them, but draw a new card. I'm going to have to read from the book. I have literally not even looked at it yet. Like, I wanted it to be mega surprise kind of shit, you know? For not only for you, but for me. Like, I looked through them once, but I didn't read anything about them. I didn't do a reading with them. I was waiting for this moment. So I think I'm going to put these down as a base to try to help give me a hint from my new cards to help understand and read them. But yeah, I don't plan to make this a 55-minute video. So listen to Ruckzuck while I shuffle. Hello! Just pretending to howl at the full moon. Do reveals at the end. So I got the first and the last card. Where is it? Here we go. I think I'm just gonna flip. I'm gonna shuffle one more time. Okay. Wow. I guess I didn't really set any intention. I didn't set any intentions for this reading. But this is almost like a totally different story than earlier from what I'm seeing. I see a couple repeat cards, but not for the same signs. And a lot of new cards that didn't come up earlier. So this is going to be interesting. It's going to be, whoa, I gotta put that one face down. Wow, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so I think before I read these, I have them set out And what I'm gonna do is introduce my new deck. Okay, so I went to this little hippie shop. It's like new. And I was just looking for a deck. I didn't have anything in mind. I honestly was set out to buy a light deck or like angel cards or some shit, and I saw all these beautiful goth decks and I'm like, they fit so well with my collection. I've got to get one of these. And so I was looking at these crow cards, like, I don't know, they were really cool. And I was like, okay, should I go based on budget? Like, how do I decide? Because like, I am a Taurus. I don't want to say I'm a cheap bitch, but I'm definitely frugal, right? And my cousin was like, oh, look at these clearance cards. Turns out they were perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, I present to you Halloween. Yes! You see why I waited now? Yes! I got a Halloween deck. Mwah, mwah. It's already been blessed. Mwah, mwah. I like him best. Okay. Yeah, I haven't even looked through it yet. I don't know anything about these cards. We're just gonna make it up as we go, per usual. This is like spooky. They said they were playing one song. Oh yeah, this is their break music. Sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? I like that. Yeah, they were playing one song and then they're on a 10-minute break. So we're just going to listen to spooky jams. All right. So I shuffled them like once. Obviously, I don't want to like bend them. These are really, they're like laminated, I guess. Whereas these are more cardstocky. So these I bend and flip and whatever. But these are a little more thick, I suppose. So I just probably won't actually shuffle them like I shuffle these cards, like this. Well, I guess no, that ain't it. More like with my demon cards that I shuffle. I do wish I had my demon cards right now. I feel like it was a bummer that I ended up not going back home before Halloween to get some things, but we are going to have fun regardless. I just can't wait for the trio of these decks. I might go back and get them crows too. I swear to you. I love them. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle these up and then I'm going to start pulling them. Alright. Wow, this is going to be cool. Ooh, I hate pop-ups on my computer. Sorry. Okay. Wow. This is gonna be so fucking cool, you guys. It might take 55 fucking minutes. I love it though, honestly. Like, I'm so fucking about it. This is so cool. I adore these cards already. I am one happy witch. Oh, I'd like never even do that. I will need the book handy. I don't know what they mean at all. The card says a lot. The illustrations speak for themselves. They all have titles. It's like all major arcana basically. And they have little taglines for each title. So I do think I will be able to decipher them quite easily. They are very reminiscent of the cards I work with in the sense that they're sort of dark, but not necessarily negative messages. Okay, so I'm excited. And what I'm seeing, honestly, it resonates with me so personally and so beautifully. I wonder if this is like a zodiac reading or if it's like a personal reading because it's the first time I'm pulling these cards. And what I'm going to do is read it as though they are the zodiac readings. Like, I'm going to move forward with that. But I know for myself, and you know for me, these look very personal and very telling of what I'm going through. And it's almost like each piece of you represents a part of my journey through this reading. And it also brings us closer together through that process. I just see, like, it's so me. But there's also just these cards. I'm super excited. This was almost like a big reveal. Like a, you know, I looked through the deck, but I laying them out. Oh my god, I feel great right now. Like these are definitely like the best investment I've made in the past month or so. So I'm going to just get into it. We're going to work on it. Bro, I really feel like this is a personal reading for me, but I'm going to honor that we are doing zodiac readings. Just know that I relate. Anything I say about you, I say about myself. And guess what's at the bottom of the deck? The werewolf. Only some people will get that one. What does it say? Exploring wildness. I'm not going to look into that one right now, but I just wanted to point it out. So. Okay, also technically, I just realized this is the Halloween Oracle, so I want to correct myself so I don't confuse anybody. These are not tarot cards. As I mentioned, they're all like major arcana, and that's because they're oracle cards, so each one is its own sigil or thing, you know? They're not tarot, hence why they have no suits, okay? So, it's the Halloween Oracle deck. And I'm about to rip this bowl because it's Halloweed, yeah. Are you even allowed to do that on YouTube? It's legal, I don't care. Okay. I'm ready. I am ready. Book in hand, let's go. First card up for Aries, the Underworlds. These are really beautiful cards. Where all things pause and begin again. Underneath that, we have the Princess of Swords. Okay, a little bit of air energy for fire. Blow on that fire, get it flaming, okay? So this is going to be complicated doing these layered cards, but that's okay. Okay, I know the alphabet. No, I for sure know the alphabet, I promise. Okay. Well, this is a lot to read, and if I don't want to make this an hour-long video, I need to hurry the fuck up. So I'm going to read the poem, and then I'm going to freestyle, okay? That's going to be the gist of it. Okay, so for Aries. Another realm, shadow-filled, travel from death's bed, where we stop and transform within the realm of the dead. I've been saying it for weeks. I've been saying it all month. I've been putting it in my videos, telling my people, the veil is thin. You can talk to anyone right now. Don't hesitate. Seriously, I'm available for creepy appointments, alright? We'll talk, but I swear, Aries, I think this is the second time, maybe it wasn't Aries in the last video, but I feel like this is the second time I'm bringing it up where it's like, yo, if you got someone to talk to, just talk to them. Okay, so, okay, let's cut to the chase. Should the Underworld card be present in your reading, you are being asked to consider exactly what you have to do to transform your life into something you find easier and more authentic to you. This may involve changing course. It may involve trials and tests. Keep moving. While things may fall away and your life may appear barren for a time, this is temporary. Space is being made into which you can create the new. Okay? But it's on you, Aries. This little princess of swords, she's getting to work. This is saying things are coming for you. It's a time of transformation, and this is saying that you have work ahead of you, and you're not doing the full work right now. It's the beginning of the process, because this is just the start of your transformation. Okay. All right. Taurus got the cauldron. I did timestamp the last video. I'm going to do the same for this one. I don't know why I keep mentioning it in the video, because if it's timestamped, people aren't going to like watch and be like, oh, it's timestamped. No, they're going to see the fucking description and already know. So only I, a Taurus, would say something that dumb, and then also I, a Taurus, criticize myself that hard. Where all things come together under pressure, flowful synergy. A new thing is created, a crucible of infinity. I love that because I'm a witch and I got a cauldron. Yes, Taurus, gang, gang. Underneath it, however, we have the Tower. Whoa. Here's the thing, though. I kind of briefly mentioned it in my last video, and I was like, I ain't putting this shit on the internet necessarily. Not for my YouTube channel. But I definitely had a Tower moment pretty much exactly a year ago. Again, not getting into it. But to see that the cauldron is synergy and healing, and we placed it on top of the Tower, I do feel like this is a time where it's my 1 year, okay, to my Tower moment. And I am healing, and I do feel like I'm experiencing synergy, if I understand what synergy is. Sort of just like mutual energy, isn't it? I don't really know. I know, I love that. So even though this was a little distressing when I first pulled it, I was like, oh, fuck. I think it's actually a good thing. We are healing from those Tower moments. We got the cauldron. I love that. Throw it in a pot, cook it up, eat it, and forget about it. Or something. Okay. Should you receive the Cauldron card, it indicates the importance of combining a variety of techniques or elements to get the best results. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Refuse to choose just a single rigid pathway when a variety of ways are there to be enjoyed and experienced. You can find your own ways to create something new. The Cauldron is a deeply transformative tool. Things change once they are put under pressure. Resilience is being cultivated over time, and this means that you will be able to withstand any negative pressure much more healthily from the inside out. Interesante. I love that. It's funny because I changed my name because I realized that my gig is much more than just tarot. And I wonder if that applies to any of you, you know. It doesn't even have to be artistry or multiple jobs, but just if you are a more multifaceted being than you give your self-credit for, maybe it's time to recognize that you also have multiple gifts and that you do more than just what you're known for. Alright, Tor? So, cool. Let's go. Gemini got the apple. Risk and reward. R&R, baby. About to have a rough and rowdy, rich and rare kind of evening. Okay, and then the Three of Wands, virtue. Love that. Be you. Stay true to who you are. Don't let any rude ass bitch stand in your way. Okay? You are all absolutely the devil, but you are little angels too. You are, dude. You are. Okay, so let's see about the apple. Okay. Apples have been an iconic part of mythos from an ancient times to modern. The story of the poison apple in Snow White, to the Roman goddess Pomona's magic apple tree, to the Christians tempting fruit in the Garden of Eden. Should you receive this apple in your reading, it's time to look at how risk plays out in your life. Are you hedging your bets and not trying anything new? Do you want to change but are not willing to change anything? Are you willing to risk to get a greater reward? Or alternatively, are you risking too much too often? Just something to think about, Gemini. Alright then, moving on. We've got Cancer. Dude, I'm an actor, okay? I'm always practicing my accents. It's really embarrassing. It's not something I want to just randomly do while I'm doing a tarot reading, but sometimes it just slips out. Sorry. Just an actor. Okay. Cancer got vampire. I'm working on my vampire accent too much in the shadows. Okay. Alright, so we got vampire, which is emotional intelligence. Crazy, right? And then Seven of Cups, debauch. Okay, so debauch is kind of like when you're living in excess. So imagine a vampire. It's almost like if you were a vampire and you're drinking too much blood. You're just kind of senselessly killing people and you don't even need to be doing it. And you're like using the excuse that you're feeding, but you're actually overfeeding and you don't need that much. You're just like bored or addicted or, you know, like if you were a vampire draining people of their blood. Cancer. So it's like that, right? Whatever you got going on, you're like still emotional intelligence. You're still kind of ahead of the curve, I suppose, but also like excessively, right? Like I said, you're making excuses almost. But let's see more about the vampire. Should the vampire card appear in your reading, it may indicate that you are being drained in this way and the time has come for stronger boundaries. We need to be very aware of what gives us energy in our lives and what takes it away. We should be aware of needing people to need us and why we invite people like this into our homes, workplaces, and lives. If indeed within ourselves helps us defend against this kind of emotional and psychic attack and enables us to foster healthy, equal relationships of all kinds. I hope you understood that better than I did. I'm really not feeling repeating myself, so you can just rewind. But the punctuation was wild. So I'm seeing if this is about setting boundaries, this would be like what you're dealing with. Like you are putting up with way too much. And you need to make your boundaries concrete. You need to put up those fucking fences and barbed wire them. Alright? Like you need your space. You need, like, I'm sorry. This is a new setup for me. The light is bright. There we go. I guess I'll just get them close to the camera. Sorry about that. Yeah, so if you're doing this emotional intelligence thing, you gotta understand you're being drained and somebody's doing it to an excessive amount. So you need to start recognizing which one of your relationships are fruitful, which ones of your relationships are worth your time, which one of your relationships are productive. It's time to really analyze, you know. Quarantine really brings out people's best colors, doesn't it? When you're stuck at home and when there's nowhere to go, like, who are you? Right? People are getting to know themselves. And you need to recognize who people are. Pretty much. That's what it comes down to. Okay? All right. Leo got the veil, the future. Very cool. And the Ace of Swords. Okay, so if we're talking about the future, Leo. Oh, wait. Yeah, Leo. Keep at it. Keep going. The Ace of Swords is like ready for battle, like receiving strength, getting ready to go, like facing it head on, getting into it. My hands are so dry. Leo, I hope you're using enough lotion too. Oh my God, you had the Pepsi message earlier too. You keep getting little sidetrack my own fuck up messages, but I think they are meant for you, to be honest. So let's see what the veil is about. There is a misty curtain that divides us all. The veil that this night thins, transparent the weaves becomes, and the future no longer dims. Okay, that did rhyme in a way, but I didn't read it like it rhymed. But I'm not repeating myself. Okay. This is what I've been saying all goddamn motherfucking day. Alright, the fineness of the veil meant the ancestors were closer than ever, and even... Wow, I think I just saw someone walk by the window. But I ain't gonna lie, it creeped me the fuck out because of what I was reading. So, I'm just gonna take a second. Wow. Sorry. This would mean communications from the dead were most likely to occur, and that divination, where the divine speaks through something, would be more effective. I'm experiencing this right now. So while using this oracle as the veil lifts, know that the other worlds are close. Listen in particular to what messages may come forth around your future. Look to what you want to happen. Plan, set intentions, think big. Go for your dreams right now, Leo. And look to your ancestors and your mentors and your fucking higher aliens and anyone else who's on the other side rooting for you. Like, talk to them, dude. Try to pray about it. Try to think about it when you're about to go to sleep. They might visit you in your dream. You can call them. They usually return calls. You can book an appointment with me. I can help you figure it out. But yeah, take advantage and see what it's about. It can be tough. It's good to have somebody walk you through shit sometimes. But yeah. Sounds good, Leo. Virgo, Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. Okay. Underneath, the Princess of Cups. So the Princess of Cups is kind of working on her attitude. It's not necessarily bad, but she's aware that she needs to grow and she needs to change the way she thinks. She wants to be more like her mother, who is the nurturer and the compassionate one, right? The Cups family, they want to fill yours up. And the princess wants to do that too, but first she has to make sure her cup is full, okay? Then you have the Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities on top of it. So let's see what the Skull of Stars is. So many skulls. Okay. Why think so small when galaxies spin within? Realize that you are made of the stuff of stars and infinite possibilities begin. Love that for you. This card indicates that you need to think bigger and more broadly about your future and what you would like to achieve. Perhaps there are false beliefs, often old, that no longer serve you as you grow and change. Sometimes these beliefs may not even be yours. They may have been imparted to you by your parents or the wider community, yet feel rather incongruent to you. You need to endeavor with all your heart and soul to live the life you want and honor your own wishes and truth. Starts with your attitude. For sure, dude. I love that. Okay. Libra. Libra got spider. I love spiders and I love Libras. Okay, I love that. And underneath, you got the Sagittarius card. Art. Also temperance. Staying in control. Yeah, the art card is sort of like doing your shit, right? Getting it together. Staying driven. Working on your craft. All that, for sure. So the spider is community and web weaving. Let's read on. She spins her silk alone in the dark with hope of collection, sticky with dreams, weaving the worlds a wide web of connection. Bro, this definitely is my reading, and this one is the one that tells me, like, for sure I needed to hear all of this. And I'm sharing this with you because I think maybe you definitely needed to hear this too. Spiderwebs can be seen as a symbol of connection, not necessarily entrapment. There's a fine line sometimes between a family or community supporting us and controlling us. This card looks at the discernment. It also suggests you review the way you communicate with the wider community, at work, or generally with others, and take steps to improve this or do it slightly differently. It also indicates that there needs to be a balance between what you do for yourself and what you do for others. If we give too much to the outside, our strength diminishes and we cannot weave the supporting web for ourselves. With art. Yeah, well, I already kind of like don't even know what that just said. Happy Halloweed! But rewind it, okay? Yeah, if you're doing art, then you gotta like connect with the art community or make connections where there weren't connections before, bind people together. But, you know, Libras are pretty good at that. They know how to balance a room, right? It's the truth. Okay. Scorpio. Interesting to me. You got winter. Okay. The sacredness of pausing. That is fucking wild, bro. I keep saying bro. It's such a bad habit. I've said it like 6 times already and I'm on sign 7, so I need to chill out. Girl. No. Anything. Whatever. Whoever you are. Show yourself. It's crazy that you got the sacredness of pausing, because in that last reading I did, it was futility. Pointless. I told you, don't do anything. Move. That is exactly what this is affirming for you. Sacredness of pausing. Don't move. Freeze. Right now. Stop. Just stop. Feel good in the moment. Do what you need to do. But it's okay to not always be doing. You can sit still for a minute. You can relax. You can take time off. It's not going to change anything. In fact, you'll remember how much you enjoy relaxing. And you'll never want to go back. Taurus rising, man. I promise. Okay? Live the life of royalty. Right? Go ahead. Relax. Anyway, underneath it is the Eon, which is judgment. And I think that would be judgment from you, to you, about you. For needing to just stop. You're judging yourself. You're like being really hard on yourself. Like, no, it's definitely normal to take breaks. Like, chill out. Let's see what the winter card means. Should the winter card appear to you, it's time to let what no longer serves you die away. Where it can seem natural and right to let things that have been bothering you for some time die back, take real action to change those things. Anything that is superfluous, extra, and burdensome, release it. Stop putting in your effort. Stop putting in your time. Stop giving it your attention. Remember? Stop. Don't do anything. That's part of releasing. Self-explanatory in my opinion. Who's next? Sagittarius. Sagittarius got the jack-o'-lantern, and I think that suits them really well. I think that's really cute. And underneath, you got 8 of Discs, Prudence. Okay? Dear Prudence, won't you come out to play? I still got Ruckzuck playing in the background. Start singing the Beatles. I hear people talking. Sagittarius is the jack-o'-lantern, and Prudence is about staying true to who you are. Look at all these blooming flowers. Like, enjoy the harvest. Pick them away, eat them, enjoy them, whatever. Do what you want to do. Do what you are. Okay? Let's see what the jack-o'-lantern's about. It's protection. Very cool. I knew you were about to come into some business, money, whatever, success, right? In the last reading. And, always do that. And this is about protection. So you need to start taking those next steps that you might need to take to move forward with the decisions that you were making. 3 on the 33 minutes and 33 seconds. Obviously not anymore, but in that moment it was. All right. What was the one underneath Prudence? Okay. Jack-o'-lantern, protection. Let's read about it. Know that you are protected and that you are capable of creating the life that you want, and that the universe supports you in this should Jack shine his light upon you. Boundaries are important to teach people how to treat us, and drawing this card indicates that you may wish to renew the ones you have or to establish new ones. I think that's a good thing. I think that's how you're going to get ahead when so many times before you fell short, right? How many times, what did I say in that fucking video like 2 weeks ago? I said nobody, or I don't know how long ago it was. Said nobody checks in on you, Sagittarius. Nobody checks in with you. Maybe you need to put up boundaries with those people. Hey, you know what? You can't just keep asking me for favors. You can't just like keep stringing me along. You don't even care about my well-being. Let people check in, right? To see if it's really worth it, or set some boundaries for those people who don't genuinely care about you. Okay? Or something. Okay, Capricorn. Night song. Hidden talents. Capricorn. Underneath it, Queen of Discs. Love to see earth energy for our earth signs. Really funny. Capricorn got Prince of Discs in my last reading. So you're already making improvements. It's almost like you heard the message, now you're hearing this, and it's already an upgrade. Because I add value to your life, Capricorn. I'm kidding, but honestly, no, we all have to hear what we need to hear. And if I could spark a thought or a memory or an idea in your head, then it's working, right? For me and for you. So, Queen of Discs, it looks like your money will bloom. I mean, you might be struggling right now. Like I said, it could be an investment, a project, or, you know, what have you, financial struggles. But it really is already working out. It's I don't even know that it was the past or if something literally happened in the past hour. But something is like improving for you, you know? It's already becoming more stable. You're already starting to bear witness to your work. Okay? So maybe you were thinking Prince of Discs, but you're actually at a Queen of Discs. Let's see what the night song is about. This is for these hidden talents. Okay. The ruby red bird singing in the darkness full of sound, like an unopened present, ribbons still bound. Should this beautiful but shy bird sing to you by appearing during your divination, know that you must unwrap the present of yourself. Look, some of the gifts within you remain unopened. The time has come to step into your true potential and claim all possibilities for yourself. There is no more time to waste. No more excuses. I just want to be proud of you, Capricorn. Keep going. Keep working. I'm here for you. Want to see you win, okay? Love you. Aquarius. Joy. Love that for you. Joy. Rejoicing in the presence. In the present. Rejoicing, I said in the presence of your aliens. No, rejoicing in the present. And underneath it, you have the Three of Cups, abundance, okay? So letting it flow, letting your cup overflow, letting it continue to fill you, okay? Abundance, manifestation happening easily, okay? Abundance, everything you need. Let's see what joy is about. Sometimes that works. Joy. I fucking love these cards. And honestly, it's so much easier to be abundant when you are happy. So I feel like this joy thing is really like when you keep your mind in a joyful place, your life reflects that. And I think that you're really finally seeing that, Aquarius. I really hope that for you. Actively seek pleasure and build more of the things that give you personal joy and laughter in your life. After all, we build appointments for the dentist. Why not for our own personal pleasure? Short and sweet. Pretty self-explanatory. Very good. Pisces got Black Cat. Fortune meets opportunity. He's so cute. Those big eyes. Still jamming a rucksack. Okay, so here's the thing. I did already see that you got the unicursal hexagram. And I left it face down because it was upside down. And I did a reading where it was upside down the whole time. And I actually didn't know. Because I'm sorry, which color point faces up? Sorry, I don't remember. Like, I guess I'm not the best Satanist in the world. Boo-hoo. It's upside down. The unicursal hexagram, when it's right side up, is divine feminine and divine masculine coming together in divine union. And it is otherworldly, higher power, divine love. Oh my God. My niece is trying to break into all of this. She's barely one. She's ringing the doorbell. I'm sorry. If you have or want kids. I can see it for you, Pisces. Anyway, when it's upright, it's true love. When it's in reverse, it's the opposite. And so it would seem as though if you are with someone right now, Pisces, they're probably not the one. I don't know. Pretty blunt, but we'll see what the black cat kind of says about it, right? Where fortune meets opportunity. Okay. Hi, baby. I told you. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry to interrupt. My niece is too cute to pass up. She came in here 3 times. I was like, oh, just give me a second. I love her. She had to come visit. Okay, so we have Black Cat. Sleek and black and lantern-eyed, crosses your path with a hiss. Good luck and fortune sweep by with a kiss. Should the slinky black cat cross your path through this oracle, know that good luck and fortune will be meeting you promptly. Also know that your luck will be even luckier if you are prepared to take advantage of every special opportunity that comes your way. So, I think it's important to just, okay, maybe you're not in love. Maybe you're not with the one. Personally, I do believe that relationships all have their purpose. And I don't think there's anything wrong with being someone, even if you're not going to be with them forever, because obviously you have work to do, you have things to learn, you might have karmic relationships or, ancestral trauma or just patterns to break, lessons to learn. There's nothing wrong with growing together, even if you outgrow each other. So if you are seeing someone and you're wondering how serious they are, I would proceed as is. And just kind of go with the flow. Don't pressure yourself to love this person. Don't pressure yourself to want to go to the next step with them. But if an opportunity presents itself, don't miss that either. I just realized I forgot to tell anybody that I did element draws at the end. I gotta fix that. Gotta timestamp that. Still listening to Ruckzuck. Okay, now I'm going to do element polls. Fire signs got ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. You got the underworld and the veil, fire signs, and now you're getting ancestors. It is time to open up. It is time to honor your connections. It is time to book a reading with a lovely Illuminati Mystique. Kind of kidding, kind of not. Somebody's trying to talk to you. Somebody's coming through. There's messages. I might do some spooky draws. I think that's what I'm going to do for my live. But somebody's trying to come through for y'all. For real. So, ancestors. And then also the Magus, okay? So manifest magic. Use your magic. Work your magic. Get in, like, this shit is magic. What I do is magic. This is fucking, all of this is magic. But speaking and connecting to your ancestors is definitely fucking magic. And I don't care if it's science too. I don't care if it's fucking whatever you think it is. Whatever. I walk in their footsteps. Their wisdom inside me remains. I am unique, yet carry a legacy. Their blood runs in my veins. Should the ancestor card bring itself to your attention, know that you are ready and able to action your birthright of power. You have the support of those who came before you. There may be challenges or struggles, but you have everything you need to overcome them. You will prevail. Okay. Moving right along. We've got eternal love for air signs. No, earth signs. Earth signs. That makes so much sense too. Eternal love. Love is love is love. And it transcends physical death. That's beautiful. And underneath it, the Queen of Wands, the passionate ruler, fire energy, the keeper of emotions, the tamer of leopards. I love her. Let's see what eternal love is. When the body leaves us and our souls are above, our possessions no longer, nothing remains but intertwining of love. Should you choose this card, you are being reminded that love is the most powerful force in the universe. It is more powerful than death itself. Love lingers. It leaves its own legacy, and we should be aware of this every day that we live. For those that are ready for and desiring of a partner, it also indicates that a significant love is close at hand and to be ready to open up this new experience. My niece is coming back. Okay. Air signs. Invisibility. Authenticity. Invisibility, authenticity. Love that for air signs. I feel like they do have the power of invisibility despite being the center of attention all the time. It's very strange. The priestess. Okay, so you already know. Whatever I'm about to tell you with this invisibility card, you already fucking know. This is your confirmation, okay? This is your sign. Whatever this is about to say, this is your fucking sign. Air signs. Invisibility. Heart beating we sense, but do not see. They touch, we chill, they come unseen. In many cultures, the idea of beings who could watch us undetected were and still are common. Jinns, angels, nature spirits, the fae, and even practitioners of magic, such as witches, are said to have powers to appear and disappear at will. Later, in literature and then in movies, invisibility becomes a common power, and we now have fictional superheroes that are invisible and even cloaks of invisibility. Did not realize how much more there was. I usually have been reading like the last paragraph, and I read a little too soon. The idea of hiding away and not being seen is also a big part of the dark side of this concept. We are all born to shine our light out into the world and to take our roles. Hiding our talents, not expressing our true selves, stealing others' ideas or work, and being someone else rather than your own authentic self are aspects to consider should this card appear in your reading. Cool. Did you catch that? Rewind it if you didn't. Born to shine. Don't hide. Express your true self, air signs. You already know what you need to do. This was confirmation for you, okay? I think the live may have ended. I don't hear anything. Got a comment on the live. Thank you, Ruckzuck. We love you. Yeah, it's over. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Yay! Anyways, water signs got death. That's crazy because death in the tarot deck is Scorpio, so that'd be water. But this is the eternal cycle begins here. What is this? 10 of discs. Wealth. About to have some money coming in, water signs. Love that for you. About to be making coin, okay? Ushering it in, right? New shit. The eternal cycle begins here. It's about to be infinite money for lifetimes, generations. You're about to build it for yourself, water signs. I love that for you. Congratulations. Okay. Do not be afraid if you pull the death card, as it simply means that something is falling away or will do so you can begin strongly afresh. There is great power in this clearing. If you pull this card at Halloween particularly, the message is stronger still, and you should actively celebrate this new beginning. I'm literally doing this on Halloween for the first time ever. First time I ever drew that card, and it's like, if it's Halloween, it's even better. So you're welcome, water signs. Shit's about to be dope. Okay? That's amazing. I loved that. I will be back for part 3 sometime this evening, and I will be going live. There will be a free reading to grab. Alright, so good night for now. Yeah? Just kidding, we don't sleep. You can sleep when you're dead. We're creatures of the night is what I said, okay? See ya.